6 factors to consider when buying a house. Financing another house is quite often difficult. Unless the buyer has a vault loaded with gold hidden someplace, it's feasible that he will need to take some time to consider, regardless of whether he is prepared to make this sort of money-related responsibility. In the event that done right, buying a home can be both a savvy cost and great investment. It doesn't make a difference in the event that buyer has acquired some time recently. Buying a house is an energizing and distressing experience. Which is the reason it's critical to remember that it includes many moving elements and segments. It's anything but difficult to become involved with the anticipation of another home, yet buyer should likewise be watchful when making an investment as large as this that he doesn't miss the better subtle elements. 6 factors to keep in mind when buying a house. 1. Evaluate finances. Buyer can get a home loan from most banks by providing 5% of the cost of the house as a deposit. Reimbursing home loans, in any case, is one of the better points of interest buyer have to ensure he can meet. It's imperative to assess where he stands financially before he invests into a property. 2. Map out a plan of attack. After the buyer has assessed his financial position, it's essential to utilize the learning he has picked up to create a spending plan for the investment and stick to it. Buyer should abstain from overspending while at the same time buying a house, as this could risk financial stability. While skimming through appealing investment properties, the buyer should just consider the ones that his financial plan can deal with. 3. Location is essential. The costs of houses have a tendency to fluctuate in various areas, relying on a few distinct components. A house in a zone that is all around associated as far as a framework, for example, open transportation and shops, for instance, will cost more than a house in suburbs. Ordinarily, most areas have their own unique advantages. Discover what suits his financial plan and addresses every one of his needs before he settles on which property to buy or put resources into. 4. Sort out family financial future. Buyer should ensure his family's future isn't undermined on account of the investments he is making now. In the event that buyer hasn't just purchased extra life insurance, now is a decent time to do it. When a buyer is not there to accommodate his family, they can utilize the life insurance to pay off the home loan. Along these lines, the buyer can ensure that his family can keep their home, even in his absence. 5. The state of real estate in his area. Whether the buyer is moving to an alternate state or remaining in a similar suburb, he should do his exploration before spending excessive cash on real estate. The costs of properties regularly go here and they're relying upon the market. On the off chance that buyer sees that property estimations are on the decrease in the area he is taking a gander at, it may be a smart thought to talk with a mortgage broker about whether he should hold up or buy now. 6. Consider maintenance costs. When a buyer purchases a house, he should investigate it completely. Get some information about the state of the house, for example, building materials, any redesigns, increases and so on, in order to abstain from winding up with a bad deal. Keep in mind that maintenance costs may wind up eating intensely into his reserve funds in the event that he purchases a house that is dependable needing repairs. For free samples of probates, inherited, foreclosures, absentees, landlord, vacant, code violations, evictions list, visit www.ralsupermarket.com.